Welcome back with a new video. Today we're going to discuss Bitcoin again and see that the price is moving up, which is great. The signs are flipping and we may get into bullish territory again. So when we look at the daily, you can clearly see here that price has pushed down and has created upward momentum in here, which is great to see, where this will be marked as an order block. Price has been trying to target this structure, which is still far way ahead, almost $4,000. With Bitcoin is very volatile, which is great to see. When you look at the H4, we can clearly see that the imbalance from yesterday was getting respected. You can clearly see the inflow in here, where sellers are still trying to push price down, but buyers are also stepping into the market, which is great, because price could now trade off of this to go higher, which is the test that it wants to withstand. It needs to break this level in order to move higher and move towards this level again, but time will tell if it will do that. The price has created bullish structure here and here, which is great after the liquidity grab, which is great. So let's see if price could push further upside, or if it still has some downside potential to it. For me, I'm waiting with the trades before price does this, breaks this, and in these imbalances I will take the position long. It's a waiting game here for me as well. So keep an eye on that. H1 looks pretty good. Higher highs, lower highs, higher highs, higher lows, which is great to see that we are beginning to get an uptrend again from this massive downtrend that we have been experiencing for the last 2 months almost, which is not great to see, but it is what it is. And when we look at the Bitcoin option data, we can clearly see that there is some drop in contracts and pool call ratio has been spread out again, with really 1:1 ratio, where we saw yesterday that there were a lot more puts than calls that are being bought, which means that a lot more calls have been placed after this bullish strike. Price levels, you can clearly see a lot of contracts here around 60 to 50k, and here you can see that the calls are been striking up, which is great to see. So let's see how that goes. And when we also see a nice inflow of Bitcoin ETF flow, that's also very great to see. It means that we may get into an uptrend here again. We have lost almost $9 billion dollars in total net asset value, but it looks better again. So let's see how